Well, hi there, everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Tuesday morning, where it's a pretty quiet start to the day. We've got a few thin clouds. These aren't terribly thick over northeast Nebraska. They've actually been thinning out this morning, and the winds are a little bit breezier here as well. That's kept temperatures up. So while we are behind a cold front that came through yesterday, it's not terribly cold this morning for this time of the year. We've got 20s and 30s out there. A warm front near the Wyoming border is going to drift eastward today. We're going to see an increase in clouds from the northwest. Winds will be dying down through the day as high pressure builds in from the northwest. So much lighter winds around this high later today. Eastern Nebraska will have the most sunshine today. East and northeast Nebraska. We'll see a few extra clouds, partly to mostly cloudy skies right in here. And there's our warm front. It might be a little farther east than this. So McCook, places like this may get above 50 degrees today, whereas the rest of us are probably looking at 40s this afternoon. That warm front will continue making its way eastward across the area overnight tonight. It'll take some clouds with it. Those clouds will move on out of here tomorrow morning. Those lingering clouds for the first few hours of tomorrow morning move on out. The wind's a little breezy out of the south-southwest tomorrow, not too bad, and it is going to be a mild day on Wednesday. It's going to be a very enjoyable day under mainly sunny skies. It stays mostly clear tomorrow night, a quiet night. We'll get another very nice day on Thursday, and then things will start to change after Thursday as cooler air moves in, and some moisture will also start to move in as well. In fact, let's take a look. I'm going to jump ahead. We're going to take a look at the long-range forecast models here. This is the European model. Again, not a lot the next couple of days here. So let's jump into Thursday. There's the next nice day, Thursday, and then a cold front's going to come through Thursday night. So we're going to start to cool it off at the end of the week. And then here comes moisture, and right now, we may mostly get mist Friday night into Saturday. I think the only threat is going to be southeast Nebraska, and it'll be close there. But it will cool down. We'll see more clouds around. The winds are going to be strong on Saturday. It's going to be a windier day. Sunday and Monday look fairly quiet, and then another system could bring some cooler air next Tuesday and Wednesday, and maybe some moisture as well. We'll see. That's still a little up in the air right now. And then after that, it looks pretty quiet, as most of the moisture looks to remain to our south. Let's look at the GFS model. Again, pretty quiet the next few days. So let's jump into Thursday, a really nice day Thursday. Then comes the cold front Friday. We're going to be behind that front. Friday night, here comes the moisture. And right now, like I said, it's mostly southern and eastern areas. And I'm only putting in a slight chance of moisture for the Tri-Cities right now. Southeast Nebraska could be close to getting that better chance of rain and snow. So, the Tri-Cities forecast does not include Beatrice and places like that where there is a slightly better chance of picking up some of that moisture there. The weekend looks pretty dry. Saturday, let's back up to Saturday real quick. Saturday's going to be a little on the windy side on the backside of that system. But as it moves out, the winds will lighten up a little bit Sunday and Monday. Quiet weather for the most part Sunday, Monday, but then Tuesday, you saw it, the European had all that snow. The GFS does not. So that's why I wouldn't buy into that too much yet. And it looks like the weather remains fairly quiet in the long-range part of the forecast there. So, and in fact, it might get a little nicer towards the end of next week. Let's take a look at temperatures for the next few days here. Temperatures today, 40s in central and eastern areas, some low and mid-50s to the west of that warm front. And then tonight, not a bad night. Mid to upper 20s, low 30s for lows. That's not terrible. But look at this. Here it comes. That's the good stuff right there. Mid and upper 40s out east. The rest of us mid and upper 50s out east. The rest of us low to mid 60s in central Nebraska, north central Kansas, upper 60s to near 70 in southwestern areas. It's going to be a gorgeous day out there for your Wednesday. Just a little breezy, not too bad though. And then tomorrow night, not bad again, mid to upper 20s, low to mid 30s, even some upper 30s in southeast Nebraska. So not bad there. And then as we look ahead to your Thursday, one more really nice day, highs back into the 60s. Chance of breaking record highs, we'll see. Grand Island, the record's possibly attainable. The record is 65, so it'll be close. A lot of times these days where you're well above average, we usually don't get it right forecasting. Usually it gets above what you expect it to get to. It just sometimes happens with above average temperatures. It's the same thing when you have well below average temperatures. It usually is colder than expected because when you get away from your normals, your averages, they get harder to forecast because forecast models expect average. And so as you get farther away from those, it gets harder to predict. Well, let's take a look at the long-range part of the forecast. Again, today, slightly above average. Our average high is about 41 or 42 today, so we're about 3 to 5 degrees above average. But soaring over 20 degrees above average Wednesday and Thursday. Great weather. Thursday, a couple of things there. The beginning of Hanukkah, also Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day on Thursday, the 7th. And There's a look ahead. I think it's the 82nd anniversary of that. No, yeah, the 82nd anniversary of the Pearl Harbor attack there on Thursday. Friday, temperatures starting to come down as that cold front comes through. More clouds, a little breezy. And then there's that slight chance of light rain or snow late Friday night and Saturday morning. I'm only throwing in a small chance for the Tri-Cities. It will be a windy day on Saturday. It will be a little bit chillier, but even that is not, that's right around our average high. And then we'll be back in the mid-40s Sunday and Monday. It does look like temperatures will come down a little bit Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, a little shot of cooler air, and then temperatures may start to rise back up beyond that as we get towards next Thursday and beyond. In fact, the Climate Prediction Center for next week, so this is starting next Tuesday through the following Monday, well above average temperatures for us in the middle part of the country, and probably going to be drier than average. This is kind of accounting for that moisture chance. Next week, there could be some more moisture in these areas here. I don't think we'll see much for our area, so probably going to be below average. So there you go. I want to thank you all for watching on this Tuesday morning. I will see you all again on Wednesday with all of the latest. Until then, take care. Enjoy your Tuesday, and God bless. Bye.